Alright, so today is the 5th of February 2025, and I'm making this video because I haven't made any video in the past 4 weeks, and first of all, it's a wake-up call for myself. And I'm going to say this because one of the fundamentals I've learned lately is the fact that speed is very, very important. Now, we all are living in a society where this is the best time to make money, and also this is one of the most distracted times. So it's easier to make money now, but it's also easier not to make money because there's a lot of distractions, especially online. Permit me to say this: if you're a young man, especially between the ages of 18 and 35, you cannot afford to live a mediocre lifestyle. You cannot. You have to grind. You have to cause a change in your family. You have to build an empire. You have to do something that would cause a transformation in your generation. Now, most times we look at ourselves as people of ordinary class, but we are not. If you look back to 200 to 300 years ago, the slaves, the puppets were working tirelessly to make things happen. The puppets were ensuring that things are being done. Something crossed my mind recently when I went to the office. I can work for someone for 5 to 8 hours, but I cannot work on my own brand for 5 to 8 hours a day. And someone said something that really blew my mind. He said, if you cannot work for yourself, you work for someone else to build that person's own vision. If you cannot work for your own vision, you work for someone else that has a vision and you help them build their own vision. Please and please, build your own vision, build your own brand, build your own empire. Focus on 1 or 2 goals in 2025. To be honest, one of my goals in 2025, I want to share this publicly, is to make $1 million in 2025. It's possible because there are young men outside there, they are doing the same thing. There are young men, there are young women that are not even as smart as you are, they're not as smart as I am, and they are making a lot of money. So figure out one thing. It could be e-commerce, it could be drop shipping, it could be social media marketing, it could be meme coins, it could be anything. But pick 1 or 2 at most. Divide your year into 2, from January to June or July, from July to December, and focus on building, focus on branding, focus on outreach. One of the competitions I want to do, one of the challenge or series I'm going to begin shortly, is 30 days to make $1 million. So $1 million in 30 days from zero. And I'm going to start that challenge by tomorrow. That's number 1. Number 2, I want to commit to you and to myself to uploading twice every single week. It's going to be Wednesdays and Saturdays. So every Wednesday you're going to see a video, and every Saturday till the end of this year I'm going to try my possible best to make sure I upload, because there's one thing I've learned about growth, I've learned about studying, I've learned about commitment, is that when you commit to one thing, you're not just committing to one thing, you're committing to an extension of things around that one thing. So for instance, recently I dived into Mount Everest. I wanted to learn more about climbing. I wanted to learn more about the landscape across the globe. You guess what happened? Just learning about Mount Everest, I learned about other mountains. I learned about the locations. I learned about the language. I learned about people. I learned about the first person. I learned about so many things, and that's the extent to which knowledge can make you go. If you can diversify, that means you can actually keep focus. Most people think they have procrastination mentality, ADHD, so on and so forth. You actually don't have that thing. The major thing you have is the fact that you're not feeling enough pain to get things done. One of my friends told me how much he makes a month, and I lost sleep for days. Now you'd say, am I jealous or no? I'm not jealous, but I understand how much capacity I have. I understand how much I can earn. I understand how much I can become if I actually put in more effort. Right? So you have to put in more effort, because we are in a competitive society. We're in a society where everything is not free. Even your attention, your time is not free. They are bombarding you with so much distractions every day that scientists have said we are facing over 1,300 to 2,500 ads and campaign and advertisement every day being flashed to our face. So whether you like it or not, you're either selling your time and attention or a product and service. And me, as Gift Matthias, I've decided to sell a product and a service, not my attention to anybody. So if you're a young man watching me today, please and please pick up something and go all in for that thing in 2025. Guys, there is no time. There's no time. We're living in a glitch at this moment. We're living in a loophole at this moment that happens very rarely. And if you don't get yourself attached to what is happening now, you will lose a lot of money. Something happened recently. Trump released a coin, and the coin Trump released, guy, guess what? He made over 300 millionaires. I'm just estimating. 300 millionaires were made from just a coin released by one person in a space of one day, 24 hours. If Trump can do this, if Trump can make this happen, if people, young boys below the age of 16 are cashing out a lot of money, brothers, why are we not making this happen? If young men below the age of 18 are driving cars that are expensive, I understand the fact that they're either selling trash or something. But the point is, if there's fake, there's also a possibility for something to be real. Pick a goal, pick a vision, pick a mission, and go all in to make that happen. If you look at my board, my mission is to teach men how to become financially free and productive while they live a purpose-filled life. That is my mission. My mission is to ensure there are more men that are capable of fulfilling destiny. There are more men that are learning how to make money. There are more men that are learning how to speak. There are more men that are learning how to articulate their thoughts clearly. There are more men that are learning how to study. There are more men that are becoming actual men. I've said a lot, but I actually had to make this video. Please guys, if you're watching me, pick a mission, a vision, and make sure it happens in 2025. Our parents are getting old. For those of us that our parents are still alive, it's even a rare privilege. Our sisters, our siblings, we are the only ones that have been destined to make this happen. And if we don't make it happen, no one else will. The painful thing is, if we don't do it, no one will do it, and our lives, our lineage will remain the way they are. I would rather die than live a life of mediocrity. I would rather die than live a life of average. I would rather die and live a life like every other person. Let me tell you one thing that scares me the most. Whenever I'm moving around, I'm driving or I'm in a bus or I'm walking, and I see people living a life of mediocrity or saying statements that implies mediocrity, it hurts. There's a pain in my heart. So brothers, sisters, ensure you stand up. You kill that addiction. You kill that thing that is in you that is eating up your time. Let me tell you something about addiction or anything, any form of distraction. These things are not out there to kill your life. They're out there to just snatch your time. They're out there to steal your time, and anything that steals your time over time steals your life. So brothers, please pick one vision and mission and go for it. My name is Gift, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.